What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Master Prince Tarot. Hope everybody's doing well, staying prayed up, focus on spiritual hygiene. So, let's see. I feel like some people felt hurt, felt hit by my video last night, which is a good thing. I'm here to trigger you. So keep in mind now, we talking about karmic feminines that targeted divine feminines and masculines with death magic, dark spiritual interference, spell work, love spells, breakup spells, all that kind of weird shit, just pulling shit out they had, out they bag, okay? That's not cool. That's not cool. That's never cool. And you don't get no sympathy or no empathy, because girl, what? Okay? Karmic masculines as well. That should not, like, and we talking for people that didn't make it. This is a spiritual war that's been going on. We talking about people who didn't make it. People could have been driven to drink, drugs, stuff they can't recover from. Some people have been driven to suicide. Not every single divine feminine, divine masculine have made it to the end because of people who want to interfere with dark shit. So I'm telling you, if you feel triggered, if you feel hit, that's for you to deal with. My delivery, my energy is never going to change. I'm the medium. And whatever I have to channel at the time is what I have to channel. Before I cut that camera on last night, I asked my ancestors for karmic feminine energy only. Channeling karmic feminine energy. And that's what came out. I already knew some of y'all was going to be hit. I already knew that. But that doesn't stop my mission. So, reconciliation and comfort. Perhaps somebody can take comfort that there is reconciliation on the horizon. That could leave somebody down in the dumps. I'm assuming we're talking about the karmics. Always take what resonates. Okay. Don't try to make anything fit that doesn't fit. If it doesn't fit for you, it just doesn't. And that's okay. I feel like there are people that watch and they're like, they don't feel like it's for them, or they feel like they're on the bad side. Listen, that's for you to work out. Don't bring that shit on my channel and in my comments, because I don't care. I'm going to be honest. I don't care. That's your personal healing. I'm not here for you. You may not be part of my collective, and that's okay. That's okay. Your people are probably out there. You should go find them. Don't make anything, even the people that are following me. If one reading doesn't fit for you, feel free to not take that one in. It's not for you. Not every reading is for everybody. That's anybody that reads. I don't know why I have to say these things. It's like I'm just noticing, like, I feel like some people take things really personally, and I understand when you feel hit by something, or when you feel like you're tired of the messages being the same, or this reader said it, or this reader said it. This is what comes out. Maybe take a break from listening to readings. Just because you and your timeline are moving forward onto something else, it doesn't mean that somebody else has. Everybody's on different timelines. Everybody's at different parts. It looks different for everybody. Like I said, there's people who haven't even made it through this. Somebody needs to speak for them too. So a great pretender is down in the dumps in their home. Somebody could be staying home because they feel down in the dumps. Okay. The great pretender could have got busted in public. Wow. So that's why they stay home. That's crazy. What happened? The great pretender in communication text message. So somebody could have been lying in communication, like texting people or the group chat or something like that, but they got busted in public. Somebody went through somebody's phone and found something, found out they was pretending. They was faking in somebody's presence at a party, at a celebration. And then changed their phone number unexpectedly because somebody was trying to lure somebody into some online drama just so that they could make an impact on somebody's ex-lover. But somebody explored their intuition, looked into some misinformation. Why somebody relocated was misinformation because somebody was thinking that their addictions, the grass will be greener with their addictions with a new love. But somebody was fake. Okay. So somebody was lying in somebody's presence and somebody went through their phone and found out that they was lying about something. Somebody moved based off some misinformation, or somebody had misinformation about why somebody moved. Okay. Well, because intoxicated with cheaters, odd behavior, cheaters, drinking. Somebody could have been drinking, they cheated, or they got busted in public being weird, or in public they confident. In public, somebody could like get this person could drink and get arrogant or something like that. What else with this? Meant to be. So it was meant to be. It was fated for somebody to get busted. Oh, so somebody was cheating in public. Somebody was cheating. Maybe, like I said, when they was drinking. This could have been at a party. So they was fated to get busted. So, okay. It was fated for somebody to get caught cheating. What else? Something was confusion, an illusion, a soulmate. Yeah, so there was some confusion about a twin flame, a soul contract, a connection, and somebody spying maybe online to find out the truth. So this could be where Divine Feminine maybe started watching tarot or found some answers. Everybody finding some answers here because it's just mystery that's been going on around this twin flame connection shit here. Okay. Mesmerized, bothered, playroom. So somebody was mesmerized by you and somebody was bothered. They wanted to play games, deception, shady snake. Oh, okay, so somebody could have found out that. So this could be like a divine masculine that found the truth, watched a reading, watching something, finding clarity. They could be Googling shit. What is twin flame? Oh, like, bruh, okay, because it was confusing. Somebody was confused about who their soulmate was. Or something like that. I'm sorry, y'all. I just woke up. So, okay. So somebody could have been mad at that because somebody was finding out about a twin flame. They was looking online and stuff. So I guess maybe okay. So they was bothered. So somebody wanted to create this game. Okay, so bothered with playroom because they was this might be where the karmic feminine step in at. They wanted to play some type of game. Started playing games. This is when the game began, maybe when somebody's yeah. So what's between the lines? Yeah, somebody was seeing the signs. So somebody was seeing synchronicities. Maybe you or divine masculine here it was, and they didn't know what that meant. Don't even know how to react. WTF. So yeah, and somebody was bothered. that somebody was making progression and they was started glowing. So that's divine feminine. Bother, progression, glowing, could have been presence. So somebody's aura was like changing. This could be where divine feminine started having the awakening that she had or whatever. Okay. Or this could be the karmic, this might be still the karmic energy looking at divine masculine or divine feminine, take it how it fit, okay? Yeah. I feel like this is the masculine because or whoever cheated, whoever was the cheater, whoever was the one that did not awaken, they got busted and it was fated because something was about something was deeper than that. Like, yeah. And generally, I be doing my own research on this shit. Generally, uh it's harder for the masculine because they are more attached to their outside world. Like, how shit look? Do I have enough of this? What are my options for this? I need to do shelter, food, water. Like, I need, how is this thing going to help me get that, whatever. They're not worried about, like, they don't flow from the inside out. Like, if my heart is good and my frequency good, then I can manifest whatever I need. They don't do that. They like, do I have what I need in my physical? And if I don't, then how can I go get it? Who can I attach to? Who can I be around that's going to get it? What job can I do? Blah, blah, blah. They work from the outside to the outside. We work from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I can describe it. So, yeah. Okay. I can't stop staring at you. Wants to slowly introduce you to the family. Mesmerized. Wants to slowly introduce you to the family. Preparing. So you was making preparations here. Something was going on with you, and somebody was just watching. They couldn't stop watching. That's when this stalking online and shit come into play. I feel like we on we looking at the timeline so far. Okay. Yeah, so they wanted to play in your energy, presence, and playroom because they couldn't stop staring at you. So this could be them both. Okay, the karmic and the divine, whatever, whoever been watching you, stalking you. Okay, so they couldn't stop staring at you. They needed to relax, ready to snap, needing to relax, playing in your energy. Exactly. So they wanted to know what you was doing. So this is people being nosy as hell. This would be your soulmate that was nosy as hell. Somebody was nosy as hell, all in your energy, trying to see what you doing, because they want to know what you got going on. What you doing? Oh, I see you seeing 111. You seeing 222, 333, 444. I want to know what that means. I want to know what's going on. They was curious. Yeah. They say open door reboot. It's because okay. So they wanted to start over with you. This energy get on my nerves. Destruction. Okay, friends or family trying to keep you two apart because the grass is greener. So somebody was ready to come back to you when they saw all this going on, but friends and family, this is when the interference happened. Thank you, Spirit, because they knew something was going to be greener, and that would put family unit, a family structure, something like that, in reverse. So their family could have felt like they was gonna lose them or they was gonna lose their family dynamic. This is weird because what type of family don't want somebody to progress? That's annoying. That's really weird. Or this would have torn whatever shit they had going on apart. But it's looking like family. Although this person, okay, so this could have was about to break a curse, and that's why. Because if you are a real curse breaker, when you when you're on the precipice of like a great change or an awakening, or you're getting out of whatever darkness, that's when the demons and the dark shit amp up. That's why when you was going through this shit and you was glowing, everybody's attracted to it. They like, what you got? What you doing? What you got? Where you going? Where you think you going? You leaving the hood? I don't think so. That's how it go. And it's like, why? Because you're not minding your business. Yeah, you need to relax. You need to woosah. Okay? Just like you bitches in my comment. You need to relax. I know I triggered you, sweetheart. It's okay. Go hell. It's okay. So let's see. Finances. Okay, so maybe somebody depend on family for finances or something like that. Okay. Ooh, cover up. Party. So it's almost like maybe you would never know somebody could have like family money or they depend on their family for money or a structure of a family unit for money, but they cover that up when they partying and whatever. But when somebody changed their number, somebody could smell it on them, or that's why somebody could have picked up the scent of something when somebody changed their number, or somebody had the information already that at this party that somebody was covering up that they family money is how they got money or something like that. Like somebody could go out and be arrogant and flash money, but it's really family money. Like you come from a rich dad or a rich uncle who, be dropping 100 bands on you and stuff. And it's like somebody already knew this person was fake. Somebody was fake. And maybe that's why they don't want to leave the family dynamic. So this could be the masculine. Something is about family money or something, a family structure. But this could also be, see, the problem with this is that this person don't have their independence. Whoever this is in a situation or in a situation like that, you don't really have your independence because it often comes with, well, you got to do it this way or you got to look this way or only hang around these people or only dress this way because you're representing whoever this is with the money that they're giving you, right? They might want you to follow their family standards, their standards, okay? But it doesn't allow you to be who you truly are. You're just being what your family wants you to be so that you could keep up this money or whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, somebody already had the tea. They already knew what this shit is here. So, but they couldn't stop playing around in your energy. So what? Okay. Somebody wasn't satisfied with all the whatever they was getting over there. They still wasn't satisfied. They wanted to see what you was doing. Okay. All right. Let's see. So crossroads, the truth, clarity, the truth about a breakup, walking away, why somebody walked away, and somebody was not knowing how to act after a breakup. So that could be you that walked away. They didn't know how to act, what to do. Somebody lost their marbles after you broke up with them. Yeah, unsure of the time. And they like, why? So, okay, so a breakup could have happened. They felt like there was some lost love here. So the communication wasn't clear or something wasn't clear about the timing, why you broke up with them, why this breakup happened. They like, how did you? So this could even be like somebody like, oh, we broke up and then they was gone, or they just lost love for me after we broke up, or something like that. So they was acting out because they didn't know how to act because communication wasn't clear. So toxic relationship, testing the waters, pick it back up. So because something wasn't clear, this person went back toward a toxic relationship. This where that karmic shit come in. Okay, so I guess we breaking it down. Timeline energy. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So what else? So that's when somebody had an attraction, learning lust to their, or somebody intuition kicked up, could be. So, or maybe you knew this person went back to a toxic relationship because your intuition kicked on. This could be the awakening part. Because you wanted to know more about something, or okay, maybe your ancestors wanted you to know more about a situation. Something happened here with your intuition. Okay, motherfucker came online, third eye, busted. Test tube. Yeah, so okay, test tube, fake and single, music, spiritual surrender. So Wow. So your intuition could have kicked online. You could have started hearing music, seeing signs out in nature, things like that. You know, some of y'all, when you first awaken and everything seemed like it was trying to get your attention, it's like when you see God finally, okay, when you see the light, that, okay, so that happened around this time, okay? And so you started testing something out or whatever this was, because you was out here by yourself doing something. So the universe was just backing you up or something like that. They probably was just sending you signs through music even that it was time to surrender. You were awakening to the fact that it was time to surrender. And maybe you had multiple admirers, because this could even, yeah, how you changed and when you healed. Inconspicuous. Okay, so this could be your spiritual helpers, your spiritual steppers, or something like that, giving you signs that it's time to surrender something, or you was having an awakening, period. Okay, then you got multiple people watching you. They admire your change. This could be people. So this could even be like, sometimes when you're awakening, you're not sure how people around you are going to take it, because it's like everything starts to make sense. Things start to click for you. Suddenly, you know why the wind is blowing that way right then, right there. You know why that bird just landed right there next to you. Like, you start to see shit, right? So people, you could have had support, or you just had spiritual support. Okay. All right. What else? What happened next? Yeah. So things started changing. Healing, mask, to friends or family. Yeah. So if you're not a person who had a support system around you, or you just kept your awakening to yourself, you was healing in multiple ways. You may be from multiple generational curses. And then I saw keep it to yourself, flip flop, mixed signals, hooking up, divine intervention, mesmerized. I saw another card. Let me see if it come out. Spirit, what was that card? Nah, it was like, okay, it said that you was keeping it to yourself, how things were changing, how you were healing. So this is almost okay. So this could be the person with the breakup. All right. So, okay, for some people, they didn't go through some loud awakening, like, yeah, look at me, I'm awakening, and oh my God, the trees, and I know why. Some people kept it to themselves because it is an awkward experience. Okay. So some people, okay, you can't always be like, oh my God, I know exactly why. And the world makes so much sense. And I fully understand God. Like, some people look at you like you're weird. They'd be like, okay, you might need to go to the mental hospital. Like, that's how people might look at you. So you was healing multiple things, multiple wounds, or something like that. So this person here that you broke up with had no idea what you was going through. You weren't sharing in it with them. Okay. What else? Admirer in the reverse, attraction in the reverse, suitor in the reverse. So maybe you was single. You wasn't attached to nobody. You wasn't admiring nobody. This could be things you can only heal when you're single. Yeah, ex-lover, because your ex-lover was causing destruction, or any ex-lovers that cause any type of destruction here. Yeah, that made an impact on you and maybe made you have addictions. This could be bad habits you picked up through the years just from being with bad lovers, or just something here. You healed multiple things that were affecting you. Okay, this is so beautiful. Yes. Okay. So you was healing multiple things that you can only maybe heal when you're single. Yeah, multiple impact. Things that bad habits you have picked up, addictions you have picked up. Okay. Yeah, it could be from people who was playing with your feelings or playing and resurfacing. This could be people who've been in and out, people who you didn't release after the breakup, or like y'all they were still around. You was still maybe hooking up with them or whatever this is. Yeah, true. The truth is, you saw that they're sociopathic. They lack empathy. That's why they come in and out. People that come in and out of your life don't care about you. They don't. They're trying to get their fix and then they leave. People that are in and out, not constant with you, even if you had a connection with them, it's not good to hold on to those people or let them come in and out like that because they're just using you for a boost. The truth is they lack empathy. And you saw that, or you saw that that's why they was ghosting you with the in and out energy, or you ghosted them because you realized they lack empathy. Yeah, it's a conspiracy. Because this is a problem. Okay, so yeah, I've been saying this too. This is a problem in our world where people especially in the dating world and all this social media shit and everybody getting their standards from social media and shit like that. Shit they see on the intranets. Okay. It's a whole wave right now that's been going on of people feeling like they got options. They can be in and out. They don't care about nobody's feelings because everybody running from being hurt. Oh, they want to hurt you before you hurt them. Very sociopathic, psychopathic, narcissistic shit. This is what has triggered this mass awakening because for too long we've been in these energies or we've been dealing with these energies who are sociopathic and narcissistic. They don't care about nobody but themselves. People don't understand, and it's like, oh, everybody say everybody a narcissist because they are. They are. You don't have to be a diagnosed narcissist to have narcissistic behavior. That's one. Two, some of y'all motherfuckers really out here narcissistic. Like some of y'all really do need a diagnosis. Okay, but the problem is people that are like this don't realize they're like this. They don't see it like that. They like, I'm just trying to defend myself. I'm just doing me because everybody hurting everybody. That doesn't help the collective. It doesn't help the whole people of the world. It doesn't help. For you to be another person that does, yeah, that doesn't work. Okay. So yeah, so people be being out of nowhere. They do shit out of nowhere, and then people don't be knowing how to act. With them trying to be testing people, being a player, hiding that they playing games and shit. We not the type. Divine Feminine not the type of person that's on that type of time. Like we be like, what? Why would you? Everything was going good, and here you go with the psychopathic shit, the sociopathic shit that people that I already dated. They was on the same type of time. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. So that could be, and this could be where the misunderstanding is. All right, look, we politicking today. So this could be where the misunderstanding is, where the lost love is. This is like, you may have got to a point where this shit here, you like, I can see it. I'm done. And then the people that are like this are like, wait a minute, you the narcissist because how can you leave and da da da. Baby, we done been down this road several times. Several times. We know what it is when we see it. What's the point of sticking around and you thought we was gonna chase you? Oh, okay, that's what that was. Oh, all right. No. What is this timeline reading right now, y'all? Okay. All right. So boom. Oh, okay. Lit. Because this player actually had a lot of passion for you. Oh, okay. Fuck. That be the problem. I really actually really, really want you. And I really, really want to do good by you. But I gotta be out here being sociopathic because that's how we go. Oh, all right. Yeah, they want to reconcile. No. I'm cracking up. The truth. Oh boy. Truth and clarity, job. Music. So I don't know if this person is now hearing music or okay, so this could even be all right, let's say you was listening to music and this person like, okay. Let's say you was around this person when you heard one of them songs that was telling you to surrender and you was like singing it, or you was singing it for a couple of days, it was stuck in your head, or you kept hearing it, or they kept hearing the same song you had been singing when they was around you. Now they understand. They understand what that song was saying, or why you was listening to that song, or why you was singing that song. Let me tell you something. If the universe has a message to deliver to you, you'll get it. Okay? You just gotta be with eyes to see and ears to hear it. Okay, like yeah. So somebody finally understand that song you kept fucking singing. I'm cracking up. That's why you quit reconciling. Yeah. So it was a song probably about ending a relationship or a cycle or something like that. Now they realize what that was. Or maybe that's you that's realizing why that song. Yeah, because something was them trying to supplement a relationship. Okay, so this could be about a cheater. I mean, we know it's about a cheater, but like the song could have been about a cheater and how somebody was over it. They wasn't dealing with it. Yeah, pick it back up. Yeah, they picked up some type of supplemental relationship. Pick up from how things left off. This could be somebody who always got somebody in the rafters. Like this is the dating game now. It's always somebody on the side in the rafters, waiting their turn, put me in coach, karmic energy. They can't wait till y'all break up. They can't wait. And this is where, bitch, if you hit because I'm saying this, then let me tell you something, sis and bro. You need to get your shit together. Stop waiting for people to break up. You know what you're doing. When you sit and you watch a couple, first of all, that's weirdo behavior. That's number A. Okay. Number B, to sit and wait for them to have an issue so that you can get in there because you feel like their defenses are low and that's the time to capsize on something for your own personal gain. Yeah, you're the one that needs healing. Okay? We see you. And I don't want to hear no shit about, oh, I didn't mean to that. You knew exactly what the fuck you was doing. I don't want to hear that. Go heal somewhere because that's not normal behavior. That's not somebody that's happy is not trying to wait for a way in when somebody's vulnerable. That is energetic vampirism. You're feeding off of somebody's vulnerabilities and it's weak as hell. Period. What else? Yeah. So mistake guilt. Somebody got scared and made a mistake. So yeah, this was the person who finally understand that song he was repeating or some shit here. Or the messages that they were hearing through music, okay? So now they regret something. Because they realized this was a sign from the universe. This was something happening. This could be a person who was awakening but not wanting to accept it or not wanting to awaken, but shit is still happening. Like the signs are still there whether you see them or not. So this could be somebody reflecting on that. Yeah. Realizing the grass was greener. Okay. What else? But they had to meet a snake. That's that karmic energy. They had to go over there with a snake, with deception, the karmic. They scared because they thought the grass would be greener with being a snake. They scared because it was meant to be for them to be deceived. Okay. Inconspicuous sociopath because they like to hide that they might got a little bit of this, these tendencies. Okay. But because they be faking single just to cheat. This is a person that loves to keep somebody, like I said, in the rafters. This is just another person who does that. Like, this is how these masculines, and this is what I said. They all, because they want to make sure that, everything in the outside world is all, put together, this and that. And they got to make sure. So if they mean they got to, slide over here with Bonquisha right quick. And you as divine feminine, like, bitch, I got everything you need. What the hell is you doing? But okay, no, stay right over there. That's okay. Stay there. See what happened. And they came, they saw. But party, celebration, event, test tube, social media, this conspiracy why you lost love for them. So somebody was testing something on social media, okay, or at this social gathering, they was testing you on social media, conspiracy, yeah, creating a conspiracy about why you lost love for them. Because they wanted to still hide that they were the one that lacked empathy in the situation. Oh, Yeah, they didn't want their friends to know it's because they was trying to play with you. Because again, they care about their reputation as well. This could be somebody who care very much about appearances, how things look. Masculines often think about that. Think about how the next man gonna view their situation. That's y'all problem. Stop worrying about what the outside world got to say about you. They don't know you. They don't know us. Somebody always worried about how shit look or something like that. What else? They realized just how they got caught up though, but they was wearing a mask still. Yeah, always masking. What else? Yep. Maybe they was hearing multiple. They was masking that they knew something about. Okay, so it could have been multiple songs. All right, they was getting multiple messages. They heard it in multiple songs and was hiding it or some shit like that. Hidden motive, concealed. Yeah, it's something about messages and music. It don't have to be music. It could be their everyday life, like, things they see outside or whatever. Music definitely carry frequencies though. So yeah, they looking closer though. Closer, reunited, random third party light bulb. That's why I found. So okay, if you was hearing music about some type of third party situation that Bonquisha Karmic over there who did mean to get in between, okay, um, you could have picked up that that's what happened. They reunited with a third party, or they realized that you heard something that made you realize they reunited with a third party. It's something like that because when you're connected, like I said, the signs be there. They be there. You just gotta pay attention. So that could be them realizing, oh, that's why, because the song was telling her to surrender me because I had Bonquisha. Wow. Yeah, that's somebody doing one of them. Yeah. Yeah, that was the missing piece to the puzzle. And that's that one piece. They finally put something together. Oh, that's why. That's why, because she figured me out. Yeah, stupid. What else? Flip flop single. Yeah, because you finally got tired, bothered by the fact that they was trying to flip flop, be in and out, and play single. This is a person who would probably come to you. Y'all would have a great time. Y'all get close. Y'all cuddle buds for like a week straight, and then they going over there with Bonquisha. Now they not answering your calls. They not answering your texts. You don't know where they at, or they start an argument so that they could dip out for a little bit, let you pretend that they letting you cool off, but they over there getting hot with Bonquisha. Oh, okay. You was like, bitch, you think you about to play with me? And so that was over. And they like, well, how could you lose up easily? They know you playing with them. The love is not the same when you know somebody playing with you and you love yourself enough to see that somebody playing with you. Yeah. What else? Yeah, signs and synchronicities. There you go. Now, somebody was bothered by you seeing the sign. Somebody's so bad that the universe ratted on their ass. I'm done. That somebody was clinging to you but didn't want to open up. They're mad that you saw the signs that that's what they was doing. That's why they was flip-flopping. And you could have heard a message from Spirit. Spirit gave you a download, a message, a song, something like that, a synchronicity. And you realized this person was just clinging on to you and didn't want to open up. So this person masking that they already got the message. They already know why. They figured out why you left. They just wanted to pretend in front of their friends like they wasn't guilty. Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah. Because somebody didn't tell the truth that they maybe had different goals. Light bulb in the reverse finally gets it. They wasn't bringing that to light, that they had different goals. So somebody was trying to keep something from you or keep holding on to you, even though they had different goals for y'all situation. And that's cool. But you got to be honest. You can't string somebody along just because, you want to be in their energy. But if you told them that you don't want nothing serious, they're going to leave. Again, this is energy vampirism. This is taking advantage of someone and their feelings for you. This is coming to somebody who's in a vulnerable position and you taking advantage. This is what these people need to learn. Hello, Karmics, I'm talking to you. Since you want me to put it nicer, okay? This is, I mean, hold your hand while I say this. This is called taking advantage of people. When people don't know the full truth and you don't give them a chance to have their autonomy and make a decision themselves, an informed decision, that's called taking advantage of someone. Yeah, I'll give you a minute to write it down. Since you didn't learn it in grade school, since all your life, this is what you've been doing and you think it's right, I'm going to give you a second. This go for masculine and feminine. Take your time and write it down. That's what I'm not going to do because you knew. You knew. What else? Intuition in the reverse. Somebody not listening to their gut feelings, they sixth sense, they ignore it. Somebody ignores that. Yeah, about their romantic feelings, maybe why they felt some type of way about you. Because they rather play and have ulterior motives. So somebody can have a blocked heart chakra too. They're not tapped into their feelings. Because they always playing. Because they're always curious about something else. Somebody's always curious about something else. So they're always worried about whether they can have a situation play out for their own means. Ulterior motives, reconciliation, curiosity, hard on the outside. Yeah. So somebody also could because they like to be in and out and they like to be all over the place, they want to keep the door open. This a person who never shuts doors before they open new ones is given. So maybe somebody don't want to get too deep in feelings. They block their feelings. What's amazed soulmate? Wow. That's why. Okay, so somebody's. This is why they wasn't able to tell that you was their soulmate because they didn't really consider that. They like, well, soulmate. What does that mean? Like, what is a twin? What is a twin flame? What does that mean? Like. So that's why they amazed that you they soulmate. They like, what the hell is it? I never heard of that. I don't do soulmates. We don't, bros before hoes and all of that weird shit y'all be doing. Stress. Now they stressed. Cause they like, oh, now I get it. Mixed signals and light bulb. Yeah, stupid. So they they overindulged. They was too focused on overindulging. Maybe because setting goals, setting routes might make this person nervous. So they'd rather do weird shit or whatever. All right, I don't know when my alarm gonna go off, so let's hurry up. Okay. Because they mesmerize how when you ghosted them, it caused the upheaval. Somebody don't understand why. Okay, it's like, okay, yeah, it hurt or whatever. But why my life fall apart just because this person left it? Like that's what they doing. Yeah, ghosted and lost love. So this is almost like your love, and it's gonna sound so fairy tale-ish, but your love is like a cocoon for this person. It's like a circle of protection, a circle of love, uh, you know, a barrier to bullshit. But when you pull away, it's gone. The elements, they're exposed to the elements, they're exposed to whatever's out there that you're not protecting them from, whatever that looks like. Energies, they say behind a strong man is a strong woman. She gonna know intuitively that person not your friend. That person was talking about you. Stay out them hoes face. Them bitches don't care about you, such and such and such and such. But without that wisdom in their life, divine feminine, they're nothing because they don't have that inside out. Okay, they only have the outside. They don't have the gut feelings. They don't have the intuition. They too worried about the physical. So the subtleties of being tapped into your heart chakra are amiss with this person, with these energies, these masculines. Okay? They see it now though. Oh, okay. Stupid. So let's see. Let's see. So the goal is to be courageous. Boom, boom. What's goals? Correct. Focused on bravery, mask, fear in the reverse. Somebody can't, I don't know, wear a mask. They need to stop. This person could be somebody who make moves out of fear. Fear in the reverse. Lying. So somebody lying like they're not scared. Their goal is to be courageous. They lying like they're not scared. That's why they a player. The fact is they scared to get hurt. That's why they do this kind of shit. Because they scared. They scared their whole world gonna crumble. Whole time you got a woman that's keeping that shit together, and that's the one that you walk away from. Oh, okay. How'd that work out for you, gents? Let me know in the comments. Breakup. What's this? Anxiety. Yeah, so somebody, okay, so breakups, walking away. This person got some type of, yeah, they fear that somebody gonna walk away. Okay, yeah. So this person fears probably investing too much because they scared that they're gonna get hurt by a breakup. Yeah, romantic feelings, amazed, nervous, online drama, GPS. This person been tracking you, tracking something, seeing between the lines. This is a person that's still watching you and still stressed about you breaking up. And that's go to show them that that's because they love you or something, or they was always scared that you was gonna hurt them. So this is a person that's worried you're gonna hurt them, but they still kind of want to be a little bit connected. They just don't want to be vulnerable, so they're gonna watch you all day, all night on social media. Okay, what? This is yeah. This is the part that don't be making no damn sense. Like what? Oh, they want to be over there, but they like, no, I can't do it because I'm scared. But I'm gonna just sit and watch though. No, motherfucker. Between the lines, want to slowly introduce you. Elation. Between the lines. Pure joy at the thought of you. Preparing pure joy at the thought of you. So, but you really bring this person, or you did bring them pure elation at the thought of you. That's why they still watching your ass. But they were unreasonable when they treated you like a one night stand. It's unreasonable to treat somebody like an option, like a one night stand, when you think of them and your whole world light up. Your energy completely changed into something beautiful and light. But you treated them like they was nothing. Sir, make it make the fuck sense. Please. Oh, okay. Weird. Yeah, slow progress. Somebody was slow to put a ring on it or get into a relationship, but they got pure joy at the thought of you. That doesn't even make sense. It's like, oh, I found this beautiful place. Oh my god, like it's got water and it's like a beach and you can see you see the horizon and it's all these trees and this lush atmosphere and it's like squirrels. They mad friendly over there and I just be giving them little food and the swans and stuff and it'd be so peaceful and tranquil. I ain't never going back there again. That's how they sound. You mean to tell me you want me to go back to this beautiful place and stay there? Now, why would I go back there and stay there, even though I got all the money I need, I got everything I need, that land provide everything I need, the water provide everything I need. I got a little cabin out there where it's secluded and I'm good over there, but I'm going to go back to the city though. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How does that make sense? We'll wait. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This awakening is making this person realize how stupid they sound. They like, I found the perfect pen, y'all. This pen, right? It got the little liquid ink, that little like Sharpie ink type of, and it got the perfect click, and I could just slide it into my pocket at work, and that bitch, it writes so smooth and it's so perfect. Let me get that bit from the dollar store over there to write this whole 15-page essay. Why would you want to choose something that's not perfect versus something that is? Make it connect. It's not connecting. We don't understand what you're doing. Change, different goals, reorganize your priorities. Okay. Because somebody lacks empathy because they more focused on money, finances, because they ride or die crew, their family, failure to launch with that bullshit, their friends or family, with them being able to manifest. Because all they care about is money, and they not working out of their heart space. They not connected to nothing, so they can't manifest nothing. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, some shit might look cute on the outside, but to cultivate that, to really manifest that from yourself or for yourself, you have to work out of your heart space. You have to work out of faith, healing, evolution. That shit doesn't happen on the outside of you. It happens inside. Okay? So when you weren't there, they wasn't able to do that no more. Yeah. When y'all broke up, everything changed. For this person, the people they was around, if this person was like the breadwinner, the blah, 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 this could even be masculines that deal with each other, or like, they friends or they around each other, and they all lost their women at the same time. And they like, damn, we can't even, they want to come up because you're not tapped in. You don't have that feminine part of yourself. You're incomplete. And because you weren't listening, it's a lot of men that can cultivate on their own because they're working out their heart space. But if you don't have a woman in your life to show you and teach you, you're not going to have it, babe. You're not going to know. And this is why treating those feminine energies with respect is tantamount to your own growth and healing. Is that the word? I think that's the word. Y'all know what the fuck I'm saying. So people, okay, let's say this is where the mother wounds come in. Mother wounds. If they don't got a good relationship with their mother, or they think, or they blame their mama for their daddy leaving, or whatever that misplaced anger is that y'all be having for women and mothers, that shit dead. Heal that shit, because that's why you're working out of spaces like this, because you don't have any respect for women. Maybe you didn't have a good example growing up. Okay, but that's a wound that you have to heal. Yeah, so now somebody looking closer at the future, like, how this gonna go in my future? If I can't manifest shit and I can't get my life together, what's it gonna look like? How I'm gonna do this? They have to change that behavior, that clinging on to you but not wanting to open up. That, oh, I want to be connected to a heart situation so I can manifest, but I don't want to put my heart in it. That's not gonna work. You can't be half-assing your destiny. You can't do that. Period. And Bonquisha not gonna get you there. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. And they don't want to hear it either, and that's too bad. She not gonna get you there, because did she? Or did Divine Feminine's energy? So again, with the spiritual awakening, this is somebody who want to cling on to somebody who's spiritually woke, somebody who in the community, somebody who tapped in but don't want to tap in themselves. They don't want to do the work to tap in themselves. Nah, they're gonna have to reorganize them priorities. Yeah, because different goals, finances. Somebody has want to make money a different way. Okay, how'd that work out? We'll wait. How'd that work out for you as you continue to watch and be fascinated by Divine Feminine? How's that working out for you, gents, lads? Please feel free to comment. You're not going to keep flip-flopping back into this lacking empathy energy. It's not going to happen. Let's wrap it up because I'm going to get tired of talking to y'all. Okay. Telling y'all about yourself. All right. Let's see, child. Yeah, it's over with somebody trying to, maybe you are overgiver, or it's over with somebody receiving something or taking something, and that's over permanently. They can't, whatever that is, that's over. Yeah. Maybe their desire to take something, or taking your love or something like that, and then giving it to a third party. Oh, okay. Or investing in their friends, taking love energy and putting it over there. It's like, yeah, it's almost like if this person was in that cocoon you got, right? They want to take the protection, the love, the light, whatever y'all manifest in that cocoon together, to outside situations. This somebody taking the bricks that you create and building a foundation outside of it. And it's like, oh, okay, when it's all said and done and that foundation is built, it's not inside the cocoon. So it's not protected. It's just going to come crashing down. And you, divine feminine, are done being that cocoon and helping this motherfucker create bricks just for them to take it somewhere else. That's not the assignment. So why would you continue making bricks for them to lay down a foundation somewhere else? That's over. And they're confused. Why you not want to make my bricks for me no more? That I keep taking outside to the Karmics. Oh, what? Shut up. Yeah, shut up. You took the bricks and you put them somewhere that wasn't protected, and now your shit is knocked down, and you want me to do it again? I don't think so. No. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it's a no. 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 Stupid. I don't understand why she lost love for me taking all the bricks to the other place. Why I can't just take the bricks? Shut up. Shut up. So they're going to try to rebuild. Oh, okay. Go ahead. You got to rebuild temperance energy. Something has to be balanced. Something has to be recreated with balance, or the balance is being restored. Yeah, replenishing. Something's replenishing with the bricks. Okay. With the finances. What's this energy? Because somebody's aware somebody's abundant. They know. They know they lost. They know they lost doing this. Five of Swords after the High Priestess. Yeah, you lost. You're not about to be the High Priestess in her realm. Mm-mm. If you want to be over here in the divine collective's energy, you're going to have to put in on this. And you're going to have to keep it inside. This is an inside thing. You're not going to take our holy bricks and build your karmic kingdom with it. Okay? That's not the assignment. A lot of y'all want to be over here with us, and you're not putting in the work. You not kin, and you sad. Oh, okay. Stop trying to make that divine collective. That's where the problem come in. Y'all be coming over here trying to take what we got, and that's that karmic energy. Stay your ass over there. Y'all be thinking you can come in when they break up and build something that they built off of what divine feminine already and divine masculine done already built with that person. Y'all want to come in when the foundation, the wife moved out for a little bit because they had a fight, and then you want to bring your karmic in there on something that you and your wife laid. Are you dumb? Are you slow? And then the karmics, well, I'm not obligated because they should have told me that bitch, you knew. You knew. No, you're not obligated, but you should be respectful. Because would you want somebody to do that to you? Would you want somebody to come in and take your work, everything you built, and sit on it like they built it? Oh, okay. It's called thinking about something other than yourself. Y'all know nothing about that. Because every move y'all make is for self. Then you want to come over here like, what I'm saying is incorrect. Baby girl, what I'm saying is truth, all real, all facts. And I don't have to be Okay, so get out your pens and paper and I'm going to tell you how to treat a good person. Girl, you should have learned that already. Talking to the men as well. You're not stupid. You just need to turn it on. Okay? Think with your mind, think with your heart. Would I like for would I want someone to do this to me? Do unto others? I feel like we learned that pretty early in life. Do unto others? Would I want this done to me? Would I want somebody to come in and just invade my relationship and try to act like, they can just, slide in there and be me? And then that person going to continue like I'm them, like I'm their wife that's not there? That's what you want to be known as? The person that came in when they was on a break real quick? When they had a spiritual connection, a marriage, kids together, a foundation built, you want to be known as that person that came in and interfered with that? Is that what you want? Oh, okay. And for the masculines and the divine and the feminines that's working out of this energy and trying to get somebody else to come replace that cold spot in the bed, is that what you want to build with? Somebody that would come in and try to take your person's place? Is that what you want to be known for? The person who got into another relationship with some floozy person while they was on a break, while they messed up with their person, with your person? That's how you want your friends and family to see you? I'm telling you. You ever been with your family and you know that such and such auntie and them broke up, right? And you see their new girlfriend, how the family act? They side-eyeing you. I can't believe they brought them to the cookout. We're talking about you. We're laughing at you because that was a stupid move. Or after such and such passed away, and then the husband got a new bitch that they bring to the family reunion. You mean to tell me my auntie just passed away and you bringing a new bitch around the family? What's going on here? You know what they really doing behind the scenes? I can't believe Uncle such so she must have been there the whole time, y'all. Y'all think she was there the whole time? That's what they doing. Because you being disrespectful and you know you are. You know you look stupid. Stop playing with me. Though you're not going to play with my supreme. Because I know. Baby, I know. I'm the high priestess. Love y'all. Bye.